All right, let's take a look at the first one. We have Hero versus Puzzle. This series was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it was really cool. Hero gets the Vortex, Puzzle feeds back so he can't get a second Vortex or do some, I don't know, maybe he was going to recall something, but the idea is that Hero got the Vortex off, and everyone's like, wow, he got the Vortex off, Hero should win.
How do you Archon Toilet an Archon Toilet?
Exactly. I mean, they were talking about how Puzzle had more Archons. He got the Warp in so he could really pressure Hero's remaining Colossi. And, you know, in the end, Puzzle's cannons helped him form detection. So he was able to take out things like the Observers and really push back Hero. And Hero could not really fight on even terms. And you can see the Mothership's about to drop, giving Puzzle a huge decisive advantage.
It was quite a shame because I feel like RNG came into that battle with the Vortex and just the positioning of Hero's units over Puzzle's units. Think if the Archons of Puzzle's units were all just clumped together and Hero got some nice shots, obviously he would have won the fight. But, you know, that's, I guess, some of the things we're exploring in Vortex.
Yeah. And it's just really cool to see Puzzle advance a lot farther forward. This was game number 3. The winner would claim #1 seed overall in the playoffs and claim #1 seed overall from NASL. And Puzzle, you can press in here, completely sniping the rest of Hero's army. And Hero had nothing left to do but call GG.
Yeah,
Puzzle will take it 2-1.
Rotterdam watching this, I know he was very sad to be casting this PvP, but we're going to move on to our next one. It's Muslim versus Ret. Now, this was deciding who actually goes in directly into playoffs and who goes directly into wild card. And that's why this game was so important. Ret and Muslim played phenomenally, I thought. But, you know, Ret is taking out a couple Banshees here.
Yeah, and Muslim did a lot of damage to typical Hellion Banshee harass. This was all happening at the same time. You can see a lot of drones are dying. Now, what was so staggering is that in just a couple seconds, you're going to see how many drones were killed. But Wrestle has 52 drones, and he's still droning, and 40 drones were killed. And look at the creep spread from Ret. He was trying to set everything up. You can imagine how scary his late game was because Ret was taking the hive. You can see his Ultras Cavern was still on the way, but the Muslim picks a perfect time to strike, and there's really nothing Ret can do, especially without bailing speed.
Yeah, this is one of the roughest transitions, and Ret is a player that likes to play a little bit abusive in this mid-game stage, overvalue his creep, and say, you don't have the audacity to actually step on top of this creep because I can have so many different things.
It was like 19 tumors at one time.
That was absolutely insane. But, you know, the Muslim, he had the audacity to step on creep. And look at this. This is such a bold move, but he knows that Ret is playing towards that hive tech. Everything is a lot more delayed. He doesn't have any power behind his punch.
Yeah, you can see GG gets called out. That was a best of 1 to Muslim and take the game and advances to the playoffs. Now we have Thorazine versus Night End. This was part of a 3-way tie for the last wild card spot. The rest of the people would be relegated to just next season play. You can see that Night End was trying to buy time, but Thorazine doing a retro build, a ghost push, Andre. We haven't seen this in quite a long time.
Yeah, especially ever since the EMP got nerfed, the Radius, but obviously this Marine Marauder attack did so well. Normally a Colossus pops out and you are 100% good to go. The Colossus was not able to go and congregate with the rest of the Gateway units, and therefore Thorazine would take it, going 4-0 yesterday. Absolutely fantastic. The guy looks in tip-top shape. I'm sure he's going to be fighting fit come the wild cards.
Yep, come the wild cards. Guys, of course, if you want to watch everything, if you missed yesterday's matches, you want to watch everything, especially the Hero puzzle game. The PvP series was phenomenal. Even game number 1 on Ohana, I remember it was just proxy versus defense against proxy, and it ended up becoming this like 20-minute long PvP, which was absolutely epic. Go watch it on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NAStarLeague.
But don't forget, we also have an HD pass. It is on sale currently.
Yes, $15.99.
$15.99. Check it out at NASL.tv, where you can find instant VOD access. And, I mean, we have 20 games, at most 20 games today, at least 12 games for you today.
And tomorrow is the same exact thing because it's the other half of the wild cards. Of course, the match list today, which we'll say in just a second, will be pretty star-studded, but you'll catch all that action, and you want to watch it in 1080p as well as chat with everyone. I know Mr. Bitter Rotterdam, they're always hanging out in the chat when we broadcast as well, and vice versa.
Check it out, NASL.tv.
You can even use our promotion codes, too.
I know, I was just going to say that.
NASL Frodan SC2.
Or NASL Gretorp TV.
And you get $3 off in addition to your purchase.
I'm pretty sure you get $3 and 0.01 cents if you use mine. Obviously a better value.
Wow. I don't even know how they measure that in PayPal cents. Let's go to our matches for today, Andre.